Welcome to Health with Hashimoto's, where I am so excited that you guys are taking a look at the Holistic Hashimoto's course. This is going to be life-changing for so many people. Well, not so many. I have it capped at 10. In the future, so many people. And I don't use the words life-changing lightly because if you've been around here, you know that I hate marketing hype. So I don't say life-changing as in just like a marketing thing. This is literally going to change lives, because what you will learn in the Holistic Hashimoto's course is how to take control of your health, how to feel like yourself again. You are getting to the root causes and you are knowing exactly what to do on this journey of yours with Hashimoto's as you seek to find real answers, not just surface level answers, not just, hey, can you look at my TSH and adjust my meds answers. That's just I'm not a fan of those, you know that, because that's just putting a Band-Aid on this long-term problem. The long-term problem is your autoimmune condition. It's that your immune system is attacking your thyroid and your thyroid is not doing well. And that's why they give you medications to help, supplement what your thyroid is not being able to put out. But it's not fixing anything. No, to actually fix things, you have to think of, you as a plant, and the symptoms are the leaves, and what's causing it is you can either think of it as the soil or the roots. Either way, we need to address the soil and the roots. If I have brown leaves on my plants, which I do because I forget to water them. Somebody told me to water them like on a set day of the week. So Saturday is my set day, and I'm doing better. Like my plants are not dying as frequently. But I still am not awesome. Anyway, once they start going brown, if I just spray water on the leaves, that is just ridiculous. It's not going to help the plant at all, right? We all know that. We know it absolutely. You have to water the dirt so that it can get to the roots, because what the roots do is what will help and impact the leaves. Well, putting medications like Synthroid, levothyroxine, anything like that, those medications that have T4 and T3, they are just addressing, they're like a supplement. They're just addressing what your thyroid is not able to produce. Those medications are not impacting the roots or the soil. And that is what I have for you in this course. So today I'm going to answer 3 of the frequently asked questions about this course. And if you have anything that you want to know about the course, just head down to the show notes. You can go over to the page and you can read all about it, and you can click the enroll button. Make sure you do that ASAP, like right now. Pause me and enroll right now, because enrollment closes on Friday night. That is tomorrow night if you are downloading this and listening to it when it comes out on Thursday. Enrollment closes Friday night, August 11th. And there's no exceptions because we start on Saturday, and we're starting as a group because I want a lot of feedback on this. If you came to the Hashimoto's Decoded sessions, like I told you that I have one bonus at the end, and it's how to eat an Oreo. Like, I don't know. Like, why that one? Well, it's because one of my clients was talking and she was feeling guilty and ashamed that she had eaten, some quote forbidden sweets, and it was an Oreo in her case. I happen to love Oreos. I had a gluten-free mint Oreo yesterday and it was delicious. Healthy? Absolutely not. Delicious? Yes. But there are different ways that you can minimize the impact of those forbidden foods. So with my client in that one-on-one session, we went over some different ways that you can minimize the impact. There are different ways as a whole. Look at that flower and the logo. Body, mind, spirit, diet, environment. There's 5 petals on the flower. There's 5 parts of the whole hue. And there are tiny little things that you can do in each of those areas to lower the impact of, a quote forbidden food. So that's one of the bonuses I have for you. Like I said, I've already taught it. I know it. But one of the things that the founders are going to get to be able to do is help me figure out what's the best format that you want that in. Do you want that information in like a 1-page PDF? Or do you want it in just like a quick email? Do you want it in a video? Do you want me to actually eat an Oreo on screen? I'll have to buy some more gluten-free mint Oreos, and that will be fine. But that's the kind of thing that the founders get to do. And because it's a founding round, and because it's such a small group where we're all going through it together, you're giving me feedback in real time. We're starting together on Saturday, August 12th. You get your first stuff. So Friday night is a hard deadline. So pause me, head down to the show notes, click the button, and go over to the page and get enrolled. You'll see a lot of other details, including a coupon code on that page. All right, so back to the frequently asked questions. Number one is, how long will this take? And I totally get this question because it's August and most of our kids are going back to school. This is a crazy busy time of year. Why would you enroll in a course in August? Yeah, I get it. I totally do. And the reason why is because you need to have energy to get through August. You need to have clarity of thought to get through August. If you are battling intense brain fog, if you are feeling like you need a nap 4 times a day and you're still like this chronically exhausted pigeon, that is not going to help you get through August well. You need to be able to get through August and get your kids off to school, get these new routines scheduled and, implemented. You need to show up for yourself and your family during this busy season. And that is one reason why this timing of the course is phenomenal. Yes, I understand that it's adding one more thing, but guess what? That one more thing is not going to take long. Each week will start on Saturday instead of Sunday. That way you have the whole weekend to implement or to watch the little short video and figure out how to prepare for the week. But your work in the course should be about less than 1 hour. And again, the founding round, you're going to be able to say, this is how long it actually took me, because I have it in my head as, the video is like 5 minutes long. Here's a quick worksheet. Maybe that will take you 5-10 minutes. So that's, 15 minutes. And I'm thinking less than an hour. So you get to tell me how long it actually takes you. The week 3, we're talking about diet. No shame. This is an absolutely no shame course. And while we talk about diet, you are going to do an inventory of what you eat. And so maybe that day it will be a little longer, or that week. I'm thinking when I log my food, it takes me about a minute after every meal just to quick write down what I ate. So if you eat, 3 meals and 2 snacks, that would be 5. So maybe an extra 5-10 minutes per day. And that's doable even during August. That would be the longest week, the longest time intensive week. And even then, 5 minutes a day is not a big deal, at least in my opinion. And I know that leads into the next frequently asked question, which is, Esther, I'm already overwhelmed. Will this make that overwhelm worse? And no, it won't. Because one of the things that causes the overwhelm is so many different things. Like you're trying to figure out what to focus on and what to do and who to listen to and why are they telling me different things, opposite things, and which one is right and which one is wrong and which one is right for me. And maybe this worked for my sister or my mom, but will it work for me? Like there's so many things that you're considering. And you get to put all of that to rest. I want to take you by the hand and guide you through these 4 weeks. There is a specific framework so that you don't have to worry about all of those things. You just do what's next on the list. And they're super simple. Because I know that if it's complex, if it's overwhelming, it's not going to happen. It has to be simple. If it's not simple, it's not going to work. If it's not simple, it's not sustainable. And if it's not sustainable, you're just wasting your time. And I am never here to waste your time. So to answer that question, is it going to be overwhelming? The answer is no. It should cut through the overwhelm, not make it worse. And then the third frequently asked question is about cost. And I get it. If you are in the functional medicine world or integrative medicine world, there's a lot of things that are not covered by insurance. And so they come out of your pocket. And you have to be very wise with how you invest your money, especially your health money, because it could go in a flash. Like, you start talking about different labs and different modalities and, all of these treatments that are available for autoimmune stuff and for inflammation and for Hashimoto's. You could easily spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and some people do. And that is why this is such an incredible investment, because it is less than $500. Now, I don't know how much your practitioners charge you for a visit with them, a one-on-one visit with them. A lot of the offices have classes and lessons, and those are usually an investment. What I have for you here is 4 weeks to take you through exactly what you need to know. And when you get in on the founding round right now, before Friday night, you will also have more interaction with me. So if you feel like something didn't quite make sense, or if you need more information about something, then you say, hey, Esther, about these labs, like I really understand what you're saying here, but I have a question about this that I don't remember you covering. Like, oh, okay, cool. I'll add that in and you'll be able to get your answers. And guess what? I'm not charging you for that visit. I'm not charging you for the phone call. We can meet over Zoom. I plan a meeting over Zoom with the whole group at the end. And I'm not charging you. Have you ever been charged for a phone call? I'm sure you have. If you are in the functional medicine and integrative medicine world, whenever you meet with your practitioner, there is a charge. Well, I'm not doing that here. You have one charge and it's less than $500 and it covers the entire course, every single interaction with me. And if you are a founder, you get 25% off because I want to thank you. I want to express my thanks by giving you a huge discount. All right, so those are the 3 most frequently asked questions that I've had. It is about time, overwhelm, and money. If you have a question that I did not address here, please let me know so that I can answer it. You can send me an email. You can message me over on Instagram. I am at estherY.rn, and I will get back to you. But no matter what, head down to the show notes and click the link so that you can be in this founding group of the Holistic Hashimoto's course. And if you are listening to this and it is after Friday, then keep your eyes out for the next round. Unfortunately, in the next round, you won't be a founder, so you won't get all of the perks that I just talked about, but you still will get an absolutely phenomenal course that takes you by the hand and guides you through what you need to know and what you need to do in order to address those roots in the soil so that you can feel like yourself again. All right, head down to the show notes, enroll in the course. I will see you on Saturday when we get started. And then next week, I'll be back in your earbuds and we're talking about health wearables and if they can actually harm your health instead of help your health. It's a cool topic and I am excited to dive into that next week with you. I will see you then. This podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. Please be sure to discuss any concerns and plans with your trusted healthcare professional.